Welcome to the Sage Solutions podcast. The goal of this podcast is to provide free access to all things related to personal growth, personal development, and becoming your best self. My name is David Sage, and I'm the host of this podcast. But who am I, and why should you listen to this podcast? Well, you don't have to take my word for it. Take it from someone who's known me their entire life. The co-producer, editor, and one of our two reoccurring co-hosts, who also happens to be my sister, Anna Sage.
David is a self-worth and confidence coach who is passionate about lifelong learning, continuous growth, and making a positive impact through empowering others. He started his own business, Sage Coaching Solutions, where he coaches clients one-on-one, both in person and virtually. But what makes my brother truly worth listening to? Beyond the thousands of hours that he has devoted to his own personal development, including reading over 500 personal growth and development books, researching hundreds of scientific studies, attending numerous seminars on leadership and self-improvement, and all of the insight he has gained through reflections of his own personal experiences, therapy, and the experiences of his clients, David brings an informed and valuable perspective to the wide range of topics on this podcast. His approach is shaped by his degree in culinary management and the experience of working in a variety of fields, including culinary, law, management, fine dining, service, travel, sales and marketing, public speaking, contract negotiations, and leadership development. We're also both very lucky to have learned from our mom and dad's widely different perspectives and experience, which contribute to David's well-rounded and unique outlook. Our mom was a school psychologist who is now a director of student services. She specializes in and has trained educators on relevant topics such as mindfulness, trauma, and de-escalation techniques in high-stress situations. Our father was an accountant and is now recognized as one of the best elder law attorneys in the state. He serves as a partner at a law firm, and on top of his incredible work ethic, is a logical, strategic thinker who has taught us the value of crafting sound arguments. David is an amazing brother, husband, person, and friend. He has empowered me to strive towards becoming the best version of myself. And I have no doubt that listening to these podcasts will help you do the same.
Thanks, Anna. Means a lot. I'm excited to be on this journey with you, and I'm excited to be doing this with you. And I think you'll bring a lot to the table for this podcast.
Yeah, thank you. I'm super excited that you asked me to be a part of this, and I'm sure that I'll be doing a lot of growing through conversations with you, and I just hope that anybody listening can grow and learn as much as I do.
I feel like it's important for me to share my story and why I want to make this podcast in the first place. Growing up, I had an extreme lack of confidence. Two factors that probably played a big part in that were getting diagnosed with severe ADHD and my parents getting divorced when I was in 6th grade. I had an incredibly poor self-esteem, a really negative self-image, and I truly believed that no girl could ever like me. After high school, I hit a point of frustration. A level of frustration where I knew I had to do something because I couldn't keep living like this. So I threw myself into personal development. Anything I could find related to confidence, building confidence. I just really wanted to change the way that I felt about myself. After years of working on myself through trial and error, I had finally accomplished my goal. Confidence. It was a night and day difference. The way that I used to feel is so incredibly different than the way that I feel now. It changed almost every aspect of my life. So when I found out there was a career where I could do for others what I did for myself, I knew it was what I was supposed to do. I immediately enrolled in the Robbins Madonna Certification Training Program, became a life coach, and started taking clients in January of 2018. Now I specialize in working with clients who have an extreme lack of confidence, just like I used to. But after a number of years working as a coach, I had one regret, that I couldn't bring more of this useful information to more people. And that's when it hit me. While coaching can make a huge difference, it is just one-on-one coaching. And not everyone can afford personalized coaching. And not everyone has the time or capacity to devote thousands of hours to research and development. Well, I've done that, and I continue to do that work. I just feel called to do this. I want to provide free value and put good out into the world, and podcasting is a way to make that accessible to everyone. Join me for a new episode every Tuesday. Each episode should be 15 to 45 minutes in length and come in one of 3 formats. Myself and one of our 2 reoccurring co-hosts, myself and a guest who knows a lot about the topic, or occasional solo mini episodes, which will be shorter in length. I told myself if I was going to do this podcast, I was going to be real with you. So let me start with this. I don't have it all figured out, nor will I ever. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I make mistakes, I have flaws, I have no intention of pretending I'm perfect. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable on this podcast, and I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I am still learning, growing, and reevaluating as I learn more. I'm not afraid of changing my views if I learn enough and see enough that tells me I was wrong. And the same goes for any guest I have on this podcast. We're all just living life, making mistakes, gaining experience, and trying to improve every day. What I'm trying to say is, we're all human. You may not agree with something I say or something one of my guests says, and that's okay. In fact, we'd love to hear it in the comments. Opposing viewpoints are how we get ourselves to think about things more in depth and really figure it out. But despite all of that, I believe I can make a difference with this podcast. And if I can make a difference for even one person, then this podcast is worth doing. Join me on this journey for your weekly dose of sage advice.